Salutations, everyone. Hope everybody's having a good, productive, and awesome day. And today, I would like to delve into the subject of grappling in jiu-jitsu and utilizing your anger in your training and in life. Now, I don't know how many of you out there in my audience suffer from anger issues. I'm sure there's some of you. That's why you clicked on this, to see what I have to offer. I used to get so fucking angry, I'd want to kick somebody's teeth right through their fucking asshole. This is incorrect. You don't want to do that. It'll get you in a lot of trouble in more ways than just hospitals, police, lawyers, doctors. It's endless. You sabotage your own life because you had no self-control. I lacked the education on such a destructive emotion. Now, what functionally worked for me was Buddhism and grappling. Right? Non-violence and violence. But Buddhism did have bodhisattva warriors. And for me, it was the only path to accept and recognize my erroneous, uncontrollable fucking rage. I would look for any excuse in the world to rage on something, on someone, traffic, work, relationships, at the drop of a hat. Didn't matter. Give me an excuse. No self-control. Now, I read a book called The Secret of Letting Go by Guy Finley. And that book was the catalyst and initiated me reading more books on Buddhism. He kind of talked about all the religions in that one and, had some scriptures in there that correlated with life and Buddhist quotes that correlated with life from the Buddha, from Jesus, and so on. And that was a great book, and it helped me a great deal. I realized this self-sabotage has to stop. Okay? The content helped me see my low frequency emotion as if I'm staring at my hand. There you are, you fucking asshole. It works for me. You look at your negative emotions as if you're looking at your hand. You're staring at your hand. There you are. There you are, you fucking cocksucker. So, instead of the consistent self-sabotage and the painful, intrusive thoughts, because my anger would run a fucking train on me. And I mean a nasty train. All the way out the door, all the way to the store. Non-stop. Imagine feeling like that all day long. Wake up angry, go to bed angry. There's only so much that your body can handle of that shit, of those negative emotions. There's only so much before you hit a fucking wall, and I did. So much stress, so much going on. I pulled my fucking back out. All that stuff has an effect. Couldn't walk for 2 months. Had to practically teach myself to walk right again. That's another story altogether. Maybe that's another video. I'll make that one funny. Now, when I was a beginner grappler, I would get horribly frustrated when I was dominated and housed in front of everyone. Especially if a woman walked in and she was watching us train. You want to be at your best, right? Young man, cocky, wants to be a badass, full of testosterone. Everybody that was good turned into fucking Marcelo Garcia. Or a world champion when a woman walked into the door. They want to show their stuff, Hi, look at me, look at me. I'm good. You want to touch me? Yeah, these guys. Now, even at an intermediate level, I would still get horribly frustrated, you know, with a tough blue belt who would not let me finish him. He would just constantly fight, sometimes replace the guard. And he was giving me hell because, of course, he's got something to prove. He's coming after you, right? You've got a target on your back from the blue belts when you're a purple belt, and they want to get you. And I get fucking angry, of course. I mean, he was coming at me with vigorous ability. And I caught myself in reptile brain. And when you start getting angry, you start getting tired because you're using a little extra strength, you're using a little extra vigor. And then I would utilize catch wrestling type moves that were pressure point oriented, you know, a bit rude, you know, finish a rear naked choke, but you know, really just twist on his face. Just trying to make him say uncle. Because if he won that round, well, let's just say if he got through that round without getting finished, he was the man. He went home jerking off about it at night. I didn't finish him in that round. I would constantly doubt my purple belt. I would constantly doubt myself. And then I'd get angry again. Can't be having that shit. Now I wasn't angry with him, I was angry with myself. But I stayed consistent with my education on anger. 50 books deep in Buddhism. And I thank goodness for that. It helped me so much. I had to learn to facilitate my anger productively and systematically. In training, grappling, while rolling, I eventually harnessed it and allowed it to serve me. I didn't serve it. You don't serve the negative emotion, you let it serve you. In all aspects of life, martial arts and on the street and in life. And every attack that I ever had on the mats had spurts of angry and aggressive intent, but productively. And after a while, I learned how to fight the moves, not the man. Fight the moves, not the man. It's the same in life. Whatever comes your way, you deal with what's right in front of you. And then the next one, and the next one. Everything is the next step. Anger won't let you do that. You take massive steps, quantum leaps in the wrong direction with anger. A bad karmic loop all the way to the bottom of a low frequency. Whether at work, traffic, road rage, relationships, facilitating those aggressive urges was the catalyst to a high frequency and positive outcome. Okay? So number one, identifying the root cause, the most important. Number two, education on the subject of negative emotions. Yeah? And number three, facilitate it productively in training and life. If you cannot use your negative emotions to serve you positively and productively, you will get served on the mats and possibly by the law. Now, we don't want that, do we? There's another video on that of repercussions of street fighting and whatnot. That's another video. And how jiu-jitsu worked there. So guys, the bottom line of everything I'm saying is view your negative emotions as a benefit, not a hindrance. And they will serve you just fine. And they will dissipate quickly. Now, I'm going to go smoke a cigar and ponder on the Almighty. Fuck anger. We don't need it. Have a good day.